Hey, collective. Hey, welcome to Chakra Energy Readings. I am Queen Shadi. Thank you for stopping by. I am here only as a vessel to facilitate a positive connection to our ancestors and spirit guides. I ask that the ancestors and spirit guides of pure love and light guide us on a healing journey of our chakra energy that will ultimately bring us into understanding and complete oneness with all. We thank you, God, for our ancestors and spirit guides, and we give you the utmost gratitude for our being. Hello, fire signs. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you are enjoying the week and looking forward to the week ahead. I started shuffling and look, I even did my wheel. I am so excited to get this done. I do miss you all. It seems like I am getting a little bit off the schedule, but I will get it together. So, of course, I want to see what the ancestors had for me. So we're going to do fire signs first, and we will continue from there. Usually I do try to do other signs, so it's not like I'm being selfish or anything. So, all right, let's see what we got here. Again, I hope everyone is doing well and managing this full moon that we're in. All right, so the first card we have out is Nurturing in the reverse. The second card we have out is Listening, and the nurturing, of course, being from the Mother Earth chakra, 6 to 8 inches below our feet. Then we have Listening in the reverse, and that is from the throat chakra. We have Holistic Health in the upright. We have Visualization and Holistic Health coming from the root chakra. Holistic visualization is coming from the third eye chakra. We have Angels and Masters, which is the, this is the Soul Star chakra, which is 6 to 8 inches above our head. We have Universal Light, which is also the Soul Star chakra, which is 6 to 8 inches above our head. And we have Personal Power, which is our solar plexus chakra, and these are in the upright. And on the bottom of the deck, we have I Am Presence in the upright, followed by Clarity in the reverse, and Inspiration in the upright. So I figure I'll put these here so you can kind of see them all. All right, let's see what we got for us, fire signs. Can I bring these down just a little? I can. Look at that. All right. So I was about to be nervous there a little bit with these two coming out in reverse. I was like, oh Lord, what's going on? But okay, I got a clear understanding now that everything else is in the upright. All right, fire signs, let's get to it. So we have this Nurturing in the reverse, which is the Mother Earth chakra, and that is the only one that is in reverse. So from that Mother Earth chakra, then we have Listening in the reverse, as well as Clarity. So I'm going to say there's something that you have not been nurturing. There's a situation or relationship. I was about to combine them two words. Situation or relationship or situationship, I guess I could, that you are not nurturing. You're not showing any care or compassion to. You are not paying attention. I look at this as someone looking away. So as it being in a reverse rather than looking forward. So you're not listening, you're not paying attention to a situation that maybe you used to nurture in the past and you are not now. The clarity card also in the reverse coming from our third eye chakra. Maybe you're not seeing clearly on this situation. It could be something dealing with that, since these are only the cards are the only cards out that are in reverse. So let's move on. Let's see here. We have holistic health in the upright, which means root chakra. Your basic needs are being met. You are feeling healthy. You're feeling good. Your visualization, this visualization from the third eye. This visualization from the third eye being in the upright tells me that you are seeing clearly. You're seeing clearly, but maybe you're not just playing or have clarity on a certain situation, but you are seeing clearly. Also, you have angels and ascended masters, universal light, and soul power. So you are in your power right now, fire signs. You are standing in your power. You are accomplishing goals. You are feeling inspired. You are in your presence, being in the present moment, which means you are meditating. Also, you are determined. Determination also is in the upright. And you good. It looks like you good, except for maybe there's one situation that you do not have clarity on, and that is causing you just to turn your back on it, not pay it no more attention, not listen to anything, not answer anything, but just to keep moving forward in this universal light, this inspiration. You feeling good about yourself. You seeing a forward movement. You seeing a path, and you're moving forward in that. You're standing in your present moment. You're living in it and enjoying it. So I say this is a good reading, fire signs, off of maybe one little situation, but if you can see, it's just one situation down here in the corner compared to everything else that came out quite well. So I see this as a good reading that you, again, let's just recap right quick, make sure I'm not missing nothing. You are in your present moment, being inspired by the things that are going on in your life. You are receiving inspiration from your angels and masters, your animal spirit guides, your angel guides, or God. You're receiving that universal light that calls you to be in abundance in your holistic health, and feeling good about yourself. You are seeing and determined to live in your personal power. So let's just pull 3 cards from the back. We have crown chakra, selflessness. We have, and these cards don't never come out in reverse, I guess it just flips somehow. We have meditation and silence in your crown chakra, and we have solar plexus, freedom of choice. Wow, that does really match the reading, so as they always do, but let's keep going. The crown chakra card of selflessness. I am, or we are, or you are kind to all. You are aware that everything you do or say affects others. You will help those who seek it, and you will seek out ways to be of service. You will develop an attitude of looking for ways to help others instead of always waiting to be asked. Everything you do from a spiritual perspective, and you put your heart into it. I love this. Everything you do it from a spiritual perspective, and you put your heart into it. So I was, just on a little personal note, I have a lot of personal things going on in my life. I am a leader outside of this. I understand that I am so a leader in this as well. So it is a daunting task to balance it all. But I know I'm here to give service. So I'm going with the flow right now, whichever, if this picks up, hey, it is what it is. But right now I am going with the flow, and I am looking at everything from a spiritual perspective and putting my heart into everything. And that's how we work, right? As fire signs, we love hard, and we love hard, and we love hard. So, yeah, that really matches us. Let's move on. The next card is Crown Chakra, Meditation and Silence. Says, you sit still in meditation regularly and know there is power in silence. Again, I'm going to read that. You sit still in meditation regularly as you know there is power in silence. Yes, I do know that. Seek out stillness during some part of every day. In the silence, you are open to receive without asking and without expectation. In the silence, you will hear and see the truth. That is pretty much how I pray. A lot of people feel they need to ask, as if God doesn't see, hear, or know everything. You don't have to ask. Your prayer and your talks with Him should just be telling your true feelings, your heart, expressing your truth to Him, because He already knows. But we know there's power in the voice, there's power in sound. So we know that God connects with sound. That was the first thing that created us, right? So speaking it out is a first action of prayer. And what you're speaking should be gratitude, because asking and asking and asking, you ain't doing nothing but wearing nobody out but yourself. You ain't doing nothing but giving nobody but yourself anxiety. You ain't giving nobody but yourself stress. So God is like, I heard you the first time. Don't, if you're gonna ask, if you feel like you need to call it out as already arriving. Call it out as already having it. Call it out as I am, I have, I am, I have. Not even I will, because I will also implies you don't have. So you have to say I am, I have. I have abundance in my life. I am abundance in my life. I am service. I have service. You see what I mean? So there's a difference in prayer. Maybe I'll do a teaching on that. A lot of people do, well, like they got to beg. What you begging for? God already knows. So let's move on. Rest, tranquility, and peace are rejuvenating to your spirit. Miraculous emotional, mental, and physical healings are available when you are open to receive. And the second part of that I want to say is sit in silence. Prayer is not about constant chatter. It's not about talking for hours and hours. It really don't even have to be long. It's just your gratitude is prayer. Your gratitude brings in things for you. And meditation, what that in turn is, when you pray and you sit in meditation, then you receive. You are able to sit in silence and hear God answer your question, or hear God answer your prayer, whether He's going to answer it or not. But that's what meditation does for us. So whether it's listening to music, whether it's walking in a park, whether it's exercising, things where you're silent and you hear only possibly just your breathing, those are meditation exercises. Not just about sitting down in Indian style with your hands out, which I love. I sit Indian style all day if I can. But it's just about that silence and meditation, which is zoning out, what my kids would call it, on something that you're listening to, or in that moment, listening to your breath and receiving information from Source, God, your ancestors, spirit guides. And that's how it works. So let's move on. Freedom of choice, solar plexus. You have the freedom to choose. So choose wisely, because your decisions have a great impact on how you see yourself and how you feel about yourself. I'm going to read that again. You have the freedom to choose, so choose wisely, because your decisions have a great impact on how you see yourself and how you feel about yourself. Own, accept, and express your feelings unreservedly, and do not try to escape them with your own mind games. Again, own, accept, and express your feelings unreservedly, and do not try to escape them with your own mind games. Who mind games hurt? Nobody but you. Child, stop. Have free will to choose how to respond to any situation. Choose to respond with wisdom, clarity, and understanding. You have free will to choose how you respond to any situation. You choose to respond with wisdom, clarity, and understanding. I love this reading. It turned out a little scary, fire signs. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh my God. But it turned out great. I love it. So let's get a little bit of chakra health and see what we working with. And you know what? I can say this is another reason. Like, I gotta get on here and do a reading, because I was sitting over here earlier and had a drink right here. It spilled right towards the cards. These are my little index cards I made, and I don't know how. I mean, it spilled so till it was all back behind here, and none of this is wet. None of my cards are wet. So I thank God. Thank God, I thank God. He said, no, I'm protecting your supplies. I don't have much supplies. I don't need much supplies to do his work. So whatever little bit I do have, he is protecting, and I am so thankful. All right, so these again are chakra health cards. I hope y'all didn't hear me drag my feet off. Chakra health cards, and these cards are just informational cards with medical diagnoses, or just things that we deal with on a daily basis that I can show you that will tie to which chakra. It may, you may resonate with it, you may not. It really is just information. As if any, as all of this reading is, you may not resonate with, that's fine. Maybe you can just have this as information. Also, I forgot to say, we did just have the full moon, which was a celebrate intense feelings, gratitude, align, completion, overwhelming, recharge, type of moon, whichever feelings you were in. But of course, mostly I can't remember what sign. I think it's Taurus. So it was an earth sign full moon. So I would say that would be more of a completion, celebrate more than feeling overwhelmed. And also gratitude. So hope you all are enjoying that moon, making plans and dreams and aspirations until the next one comes. All right, so first card we have out is bronchitis. That is what I was dealing with, and that's so funny. And that deals with the heart. And y'all may say, why she still dealing with? It's because I don't do medicines. I will do the natural way, and it will go away on its own. That's why. But anyway, heart chakra. It does deal with the heart chakra. I was dealing with some things as I expressed in the ancestor messages. But I'm over that, and I feel like this bronchitis I'm dealing with is also healing. So if you're dealing with something with your heart and it causes bronchitis, maybe there's some healing there that needs to be done. Or if you're into the medicine thing, you get into that. I also am, someone told me I am familiar with, I'm just going to leave that. Endometriosis is the next card. That is sacral chakra. Endometriosis, as you know, is inflammation of your lining in your uterus, women, and that is dealing with your reproductive organs that is controlled by that sacral chakra. The next one we have is face pain that deals with the third eye. Usually a face pain is accompanied by some kind of headache, whether it be sinus headache or a temporal headache, which is the headache right here in the front of your head. That is all related to your third eye. Next we have lower back pain, which is related to your solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus chakra, if you can be reminded, is related to the world around you and how you feel about yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your esteem. All that's related to your solar plexus. So that low back pain could have something to do with that. Dental issues, that is related to your throat and heart chakra. Of course, I have explained that in the previous videos if you want to find out more about that. But it is about, it can be about your dental hygiene connecting to your heart and throat, of course, but connecting to your heart through toxins that come through unhealthy unsanitary practices with your mouth. Or it could be just untreated mouth. You don't have to be unsanitary. It could be just untreated if you have issues. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend anyone. Heartburn, that comes from the solar plexus, because that is not actually heartburn. What it is gastroenteritis. That's inflammation of your stomach and the esophagus. I couldn't think of that word. Esophagitis is what it is. Inflammation of your esophagus. So it's not really related to your heart, but because it's in that area, it is called heartburn, or it feels like heartburn, but it's not even related to your heart, which is coming from the solar plexus, again, with how you feel about yourself. Heart problems, of course, is related to your heart. Skeletal system, that is related to your base, which is also called the root chakra. The end, if you think about the end of your spinal cord, your spine bone is down there in the base chakra. And lastly, we have our cayenne pepper. This is good for your heart. This is good for digestion, so it can be used to help with heartburn. It's used to help have you to have healthy weight. It also is used to ease pain. I think mouth pain, if I'm thinking correctly, and it clears congestion, sinus congestion. All right, fire signs. So I thank you all for tuning in with me today. We did have quite, it looks like maybe all of the chakras out here, which means which I'm getting and feeling that we are at least working on all the chakras, as I suggested last week, and I know as I have by listening to the all 7 chakra meditation. So again, keep it up. Looks like you're doing something good. It's working for you. I would keep it going. All right, y'all take care. I will see you all soon. Talk to you later. Bye.